One of the reasons why your natural hair has not been growing for a while now, why your natural hair has been breaking, shedding terribly, is because you've not been showing that hair any form of love at all. You've neglected that hair so much. You have hurt that hair so much, and that hair can no longer breathe. The hair can no longer grow naturally anymore. You're now looking for hair oils, hair butters, and stuff to help you grow your natural hair healthy. You don't need any of that. As much as those are good, things you should be focusing your attention on is how to retain the length that you already have, because naturally your hair grows. I said this time without number already on this channel. Your hair grows naturally. Where your attention should be focused on is how to retain the length that you already have. And by doing a Prepoo treatment, you are going to actually help your hair retain the length that it currently has. And as your hair grows from the scalp, it is retaining any new growth that it has instead of breaking and shedding so much. So let's get right into today's video, where I'm going to be teaching you a very simple Prepoo that you and I could use to grow a healthy natural hair. Let's get right into it, shall we?
The one and only ingredient you'll be needing for this Prepoo is okra. Get your okra, chop them, like as you can see. These okras are quite long, so I just cut them into two, put them into a pot, add some clean water, allow this to cook till the slime comes out like this. Set it aside for it to cool down before you proceed to straining it. For straining, I just use a wig cap over my sieve. This is to help reduce the amount of particles from the okra that gets into your gel. Strain this when it's a bit cold so you can squeeze out the slime from your okra. Okay, once that's done, you can proceed transferring this into an applicator bottle, and you can use just about any applicator bottle of choice. I prefer to use this comb-like one because it's easier to apply and reduces the amount of mess that is being made while applying this. Also, if you do not have any applicator bottle at all, you can go ahead and apply this directly. Just know that it's going to be a bit messy, so you might want to do this in the bathroom or something. Before that, go ahead and add some oil into this detangler. You can use any oil of choice. I'll be using sunflower oil because sunflower oil is quite a very lightweight oil that is very good for my medium to high porosity hair. So depending on your hair's porosity and what would actually allow this okra gel sit properly on your hair, you could use olive oil, coconut oil, or any other oil of choice, but I prefer sunflower oil. Right, so let's get right into the video. Over here I have my Prepoo treatment, and this is very amazing, but you do not need just this to do your Prepoo. You would also be needing a spray bottle of water as well, so you get water and then you get your Prepoo treatment. And let's dive right into the video. So this is what my hair is looking like, and to be honest, I'm not very proud of it, but let's get this hair to a state where I'm going to be so proud of it, shall we? Very essential tools that you'll be needing for your Prepoo is these two. You'll be needing a brush like this one. As you can see, I'm holding in my hands. It's got longer bristles. Can you see them? These are the bristles, and it's got longer bristles. This will gently glide into your hair to help it detangle with ease. And you would also be needing a wide tooth comb. Can you see this wide tooth comb? This is what you'll be needing as well. You just do not need this or this. You need all of these together to carefully detangle your hair for you to have an amazing result. So let's get right into the Prepoo. And enough of all the talk. So first thing you're going to start with, we'll be starting from the front. I don't know why, but let's start from the front. So we're going to spray some water on our hair, just enough to dampen it, okay? So spray just enough water to dampen it. You do not want your hair running wet, if that's the word to use. You just want to dampen this a little bit, and then you're going to get your Prepoo treatment and you're going to apply this to your hair. So as you can see, I'm all dressed so that my clothes do not get stained. I do not get soiled with this treatment because it's going to run all over your body. And yes, you want to protect your body, okay? So if you do not have something to protect your body with, well, you might just want to do you might want to get yourself clothes that you know that the stains are not going to appear much on. and it's not going to leave your clothes looking funny. Yeah, those are the kind of clothes you want to get on. So for example, black clothes, yeah, will be very, very amazing for you as well. So can you see how soft and lush my hair is looking now? The curls are gently reviving. Can you see this? This is what you want. Okay, can you see this? Can you see how my curls are bouncing back and looking very, very beautiful? This is what you're looking for. So yeah, just before you detangle, you want to allow your hair soak up most of the products. So you don't want to just apply this to your hair and then you're passing a comb or a brush through your hair immediately. So you'd want the hair to soak up the products before you go in with the brush, and gently begin from the ends of your hair and work your way through into the length of your hair. Gently, gently work your way through the length of your hair. You'd also be using this as well, just to make sure that everything is fine. If you do this every single time, I promise you, you would not have a lot of shed hairs. Your hair will not be shedding so much, neither would it be breaking so much. And you see the length you're trying to retain, you'll be able to retain that length over time. This is all you need to pre-poo your hair. So if you don't have flax seeds gel available to you for your use, you can use okra gel, okay? And just a little bit of oil, you're absolutely fine. In all sincerity, I do not know what happened, but I was actually filming the last part of when I was applying the Prepoo treatments to my hair, and I did say a lot, only for me to realize that my phone was actually not filming what I wanted it to film. Like, do you know how crazy that is right now, thinking about it? I have spent that much time talking, explaining a lot of things just to find out that nothing was recorded. It was all recorded in slow motion, and there's no sound either. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead to reinstate everything that I have said before. The importance of actually doing a pre-poo treatment is to help replenish your hair with the moisture that your hair has lost during the period of you carrying a protective hairstyle. So if you finish taking down a protective hairstyle, that's not the right time for you to go and shampoo. You have to replenish the hair with moisture first before you go and shampoo, because shampoo is naturally going to strip your hair of some of its moisture, not all, but some of its moisture, except if you are using really deep drying clarifying shampoos, which you shouldn't be using often, except if you're actually trying to clarify your hair and your scalp. You shouldn't be using such stripping shampoos, okay? But back to what I'm saying. So before you actually go and shampoo your hair, you need to put back some moisture into your hair and help your hair detangle. Because the period of you carrying that protective hairstyle, your hair has tangled up. Believe me, it has. It has. Yeah, and I know your hair has tangled up in that protective hairstyle. So when you take it down, you need to detangle that hair first, and then also put back some moisture. That's the essence of the pre-poo treatment, and that's why it is called a pre-poo treatment. It is what you apply to your hair before you shampoo. You can use okra gel, flaxseed gel. You can use even conditioners for your pre-poo. Personally, I use conditioners as well for my pre-poo. I can decide to use my deep conditioning hair mask as my pre-poo. What that means is I'm going to apply it to my hair before I shampoo my hair, to put back some moisture into my hair before I actually shampoo my hair. You cannot not do it. If you don't do it, you're going to expose your hair to breakage, dryness, and also shedding, which is not what you want, because you are trying to actually grow your hair. So you want to focus on pre-poo as much as you actually focus on using other products that help grow your hair. You don't want to be all about people, you don't want to be all about treatment, hair growth masks and all of that, and then you are not caring for your hair. First of all, you want to care for the hair first before you actually focus on those treatments, because when you combine pre-poo and those treatments you're using together, you will get a very good result. So now I'm just going to go and shampoo my hair, and I'll be taking my shampoo and my scalp massager as well, because massaging your scalp also helps, with blood circulation, which also helps with hair growth. So get a scalp massager if you don't have one. These I don't know what to call them, bristles or whatever, they're actually made with silicone, so they're not going to hurt your scalp. So get one to help massage your scalp properly. Okay, so let's go to the shower, and I'll see you guys when I'm done washing my hair.
So yeah, I just thought to show you the amount of shed hairs that I have. You and I know there's not the amount of shed hairs you have when you wash your hair. You and I know that whenever you wash your hair, you have more than this amount of shed hairs because you actually do not do Prepoo. Okay, so you see why you should be doing Prepoo. For me, I even think this amount of shed hairs is a little too much. If you ask me, it's a little too much, but it's fine because I actually haven't, done this in like 2 months. So yeah, this is what I have. So always, 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 always Prepoo your hair. You can never ever not Prepoo your hair. Don't do that.